Teachers, what's the worst parent-teacher conference you've had? I'm a middle school teacher, and let me tell you, parent-teacher conferences are either really productive or a complete disaster. There's no in-between. A few years ago, I had a student who was the class clown. He was smart, but he used all his brain power for making jokes and finding creative ways to disrupt the lesson. At the conference, I started by pointing out his strengths. He was quick-witted, great at problem-solving, and had tons of potential. Then I gently brought up the challenges. He wasn't turning in homework, and his behavior was making it hard for other kids to focus. Before I could finish, his mom rolled her eyes and said, "Well, maybe if your lessons weren't so boring, he'd actually pay attention." Her tone was dripping with sarcasm, and I felt my stomach drop. Then his dad chimed in, "Yeah, he's probably just bored because he's smarter than the other kids, and maybe smarter than you." I tried to stay professional and explained that I was doing my best to make lessons engaging, but it's hard when a student isn't even trying to participate. They didn't care. By the end of the meeting, they had completely turned the conversation around, blaming me for everything from their son's grades to the school's curriculum. The worst part? Their son overheard the whole thing and came into class the next day with this smug attitude. Anytime I asked him to follow the rules, he'd laugh and say, "My parents don't think I have to listen to you." It was one of the most frustrating years of my career.